Now, our next guests are footballing rivals, but real-life lovers. Please welcome Elodie and Joe Bunney. Are you still talking? Because Man United,
Don't remind me.
Man City, we're a Man United family. Big loss yesterday.
Yeah.
Thrashed 3-0 by
locked
City.
in his bedroom still crying.
I've had a great weekend.
I haven't spoken to him all yesterday.
How's the relations at the moment with that
We're
result?
all right, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, I'm over it
It's just
now.
for the day that we don't speak.
Do you actually watch the game together?
We did yesterday, yeah.
Oh, it was the worst decision I made. It was honestly the worst decision.
Bearing in mind, he gave me a load of grief before the game and I just stayed quiet. So when we won yesterday, it was sweet.
He's still gloating.
Yeah, he is.
Watching it together.
Still gloating. See that in your face. Oh, well, listen, congratulations on your engagement. I mean, lots to talk to you about.
Thank you.
And this was just after the Euros win, which we'll come on to. But that must have been quite hard for you, Joe, because, you know, they're on a massive high. They brought it home. I mean, what a result. And you know at this point that you're going to propose.
Yeah, I already had it in mind.
How do you top that?
Well, that was it, yeah. Obviously, through the tournament, for those that watched, it was complete rollercoaster, obviously, all the way through.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry about that.
No, it was a bit of a crazy tournament, obviously, amazing for them to go on and win it again. But then, obviously, when they win it, it's like, how do I top that? Yeah, but no, it was amazing. It's something I had in my mind, obviously, and Mum knew as well.
So how did you plan it?
Well, that was... Everyone says to me, was you really nervous? I said, I wasn't actually nervous about the engagement. It was just the dynamics of trying to not let Ella find out. So we're getting to the airport and my bag gets stopped. It was in Ibiza, a place called Esvedra. But my bag gets stopped with the ring in and Ella's already gone through baggage and the guy's looking at me and I'm like...
Don't take anything out,
It was just loads of stressful things like that. I was meant to meet my dad at a certain location and he'd gone to the wrong one to give her the ring. But there was just loads of stuff.
Can I ask you an awkward question? If they hadn't won, would you still have asked her?
Yeah, it was still happening.
And did you have any
She just might not been as happy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it would have softened the blow a bit.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea?
I didn't have a clue. Like, I went to Ibiza after the Euros to just chill. Like, the summer had been mad. And I just was like, I want to go to my favourite place, just chill out, sunbathe. So on the day that he did it, he was like, I'm going on a run. And I thought, sound like I'm just going to stay here on this sunbed all day. So he was doing stuff now that I think, yeah, that's a bit weird, actually.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to go in the sauna. And I thought, sauna?
No, there was a story behind that. So I've gone to meet my dad, which was a 10-minute walk for my dad and a 10-minute walk for me. So I've got to my 10 minutes and my dad's gone 10 minutes the opposite way. So I was out a little bit longer than I expected. So I rang Alessia and said, you're going to have to ring Ella and just talk to her just so she doesn't have any concept of time. So when I get back, she's on the phone to Alessia, I'm sweating.
How did you two actually meet?
We met on a night out in Manchester in a place called 186 that we love. But yeah, just on a night out. I was with the United girls and he was with his mates and then we just got chatting and I was being my usual loud self and he was like, you are so loud. And I thought, he's the one.
Did you know who she was?
No, at the time, I did obviously after I knew, but at the time, that's the most refreshing thing about it, I think, innit? We kind of just, didn't really speak football that night or anything like that, did we?
No.
Well, you're a footballer too.
Was, yeah. Gone into my coaching now. Obviously, I run Ella's Academy, and it's amazing, like you say, they've gone into the Euros and won that twice, just to see on the girls' faces and the inspiration they have for the next generation how good it is.
Yeah.
Is this the same rivalry? Like, you know, we talked about you two watching the match yesterday together, Man United, Man City. Is there the same rivalry between the women's teams as there is between the men's teams?
I'm a big United fan and I've grown up supporting United, so for me, yeah. Like, I have a big rivalry against City, even though I was at City for a while. Yeah, no, not good. So, yeah, to me, I know what the Manchester derby means and I'm from Manchester, so, yeah, it's a big rivalry. And I think the more people that come to United, I make sure that they know we do not like Manchester City.
I've got to tell you that watching you play through the Euros drove me crazy.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, how much time am I allocating to this? How long can they go on for?
Yeah, and we give a lot of people a heart attack every game, didn't we?
The penalty system is actually brilliant, I think, because often the match kind of goes on and on and on, and you just think, come on, come on, come on. And then the penalties start, and it's 5 times.
So stressful.
Oh, it's too
but also
stressful,
very
the
exciting.
penalties.
Yeah. I mean, I weren't on the pitch for any of the penalty shootouts, and it was even worse. Like, I felt sick. Like, I did... Because you can't do anything to help. I couldn't watch, and, they made it hard work, didn't they?
what a lot of people might not know is that you had a very bad news the day of the Euros final about your grandmother, wasn't it?
Yeah, my nan, yeah. Nana Maz. Yeah, we lost Nana Maz the morning of the final. But actually, I only found out after the open-top parade. My mum wanted me to just enjoy the moment, and I know that my nan would have wanted that as well. So I was more crying about the fact that I'd won a Euros without my dad. And then I found out later that I'd lost my nan as well. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a...
You lost your dad the year before?
I lost my dad a year ago in September the 7th. And then, yeah, I lost my nan on the morning of the final. So it's been a bit of a mad year for me and the family. But, yeah, I know they'll be watching down, very proud.
I was going to say, do you always... I've seen your dad was a United fan too, but do you always have your... It wasn't...
It's a bit of a mad one, isn't it?
Yeah, he was a Bolton Wanderers fan.
Yeah.
Random, I know. And I thought, no, Dad, I'm not supporting Bolton. He tried to get my brother in a Bolton kit, but I was always United. But he was just an Ella Toone fan.
Well, you were very close to him as well, weren't you?
Very close with Nick. He became my best friend, like, everywhere we went in terms of...
he spoke to Joe more than me, that's for sure.
It's funny because everyone would ring him and he wouldn't answer, but then I'd ring him and he'd answer. But no, we go away games everywhere. Obviously, went to Australia, everything, and we played golf. We had a lot of things in common. Obviously, supporting Elle was one of them, and obviously, since we lost him, I'd like to feel I've kind of carried on that on for Nick. I try and make every game for him. But no, he's amazing guy, and one thing he taught us is obviously how to support Elle, and he was the biggest supporter, wasn't he? Yeah. Even if he didn't support any club, like you say, he was a big Ella Toone fan.
Yeah, he was.
Ella, winning the Euros, obviously, the shots of the crowd, you saw all these younger people in it. I mean, I grew up going to watch Fulham play, don't laugh, with my dad, who had wanted a boy and he got me. And there were literally no girls there at all. And how much has it changed?
Oh, it's changed massively. Even when I was younger, it wasn't all... You couldn't always see what you wanted to be, and, like, you couldn't watch it on the telly. And I went to a few games with Dad, but I didn't really know, like, much about the women's game. I loved Cristiano Ronaldo growing up. I loved Wayne Rooney, you know, all these players that I watched week in, week out at Manchester United. But now, like, the fact that we've won the Euros twice, the way we've changed the game and the amount of young girls...
You've become the hero.
Yeah,
Listen,
the amount of young
I'm so
girls
sorry to
starting
say
to
we have run out of time, but I don't want you to go without us giving you a massive round of applause because we loved watching the Lioness.
And congratulations on the engagement.